I would say, first of all, I was in a traditional system that's been going on for centuries. What I did in West Africa, and with West Africans, I was with them for about 7 years solid in the Middle East, the same group of people. And the type of learning that I did, a lot of it is didactic poems, studying didactic poems, and learning a tradition, which takes a lot of rote memorization and a certain level of mastery so that you can teach those as well and pass it on. But it's important to note that that is a vocation. It's something certain people love to do. I love studying. I study every day. I read dictionaries every day. I read dictionaries like people read novels. I love words. I love dictionaries. I love finding out things. And so, in fact, I just, Tate. I just found out today, because Dorothy Sayers said that Tate actually comes from an old Latin word which meant mug. So, you know how we say, he's got a nice mug, his face. So the Romans used to say that as well. He's got a nice mug. So I like stuff like that. It's like, wow. It's exciting for me. I mean, the Arabic word for discovery is the same word for to become ecstatic. Wajada. Wujdan. It's ecstasy. Discovery is ecstasy. Little kids, the things I remember most that I loved about my little kids when they were really little, and I really miss it, is when they would discover something. Like, I would have they'd run in and say, "You gotta come see this." And I would always get excited, jump up, "What? Show me." And I'd run out with them, and he'd, "Look at that bug." And it was some bug that they had just discovered. That is called eureka. Eureka came from Archimedes discovering, the story goes that he was in his bathtub and he worked out displacement, the problem of displacement, and he solved a really major problem in Greek physics at the time, and he just jumped up and ran outside shouting "Eureka" naked through the streets. My own teacher, Shaykh Abdullah bin Bayya, said once that two people live in wonder: children and philosophers. This is an amazing place. And so learning is about discovery. But there are many ways to learn and many things to learn. And what people have to find out are those things that give them those ecstatic moments. And for some people it's going to be music, for some people it's going to be math, for some people it's going to be literature, for some people it's going to be art, for some people it's going to be building really beautiful things. There are different things that people can do, and so limiting, like they said, the SAT score, it's focusing on certain things, and it's one type of knowledge, but language is important, and my personal belief is that everybody should have a rich language experience, because we all speak, and it's speaking that makes us human, and speaking which enables us to communicate. And so language experience is essential to the educational experience. Mathematics is far less so in my estimation, but it's also a great subject. So